Alright, howdy. Welcome back to the Katie Cat Good Game stream. I'm Katie Cat, your host. You know who I am and you know what we do. We're going to sort some Pokemon cards here today. I just realized I messed up my so now we're going to look at some of my other cards. This is just Mons, I think, of various expansions. And I'm just going to see if I can organize them into their expansions. This might take up a lot of space, and it also might take up a lot of time. And it's in here in just absolutely no particular... This was done a couple of years ago. This is back before I was, like, getting serious into, like, organizing. This is, like, all Paradox Rift. At some point, I opened, like, a booster box of Paradox Rift, and it all ended up in here. So, this is, like, old stuff and new stuff next to each other in a very gross fashion. I don't even really know how to, like, divide this properly, other than... I'm going to use a couple of my bins, see what I can do about them. Some of this is going to be straight up retread. This is going to be Paradox Rift, I guess. This looks like more... That's Burning Darkness. Paradox Rift. Goodness, it was almost sorted, but it's sorted like alphabetically by type. It's super messed up. That's Obsidian Flames. Paradox, Obsidian Flames, Paradox. Oh, goodness. This is from an era where they were printing levels on the Pokemon cards, okay? This is some 2002. This expansion would have been called... Diamond and Pearl, duh. That would have been the Diamond and Pearl series. Which tracks, I was buying a lot of cards in the Diamond and Pearl era. I've got a Bulbasaur here. Golly knows what expansion that's from. I'm looking for it on my reference guide. Oh, looks like Fire Red and Leaf Green. Yeah, that would be Fire Red, Leaf Green. Which tracks? That's Game Boy Advance era. That's when I was really buying them. I got a bunch of them Bulbasaurs. Holy crap. Oh goodness. Yeah, this is where it's gonna start to slow down a little bit while I'm trying to figure out what everything is. I can't place this anywhere. It's like a little Pokeball with a 2. Tournaments. These are tournaments. Maybe. Pogo tournaments? Whatever they call them. That would track. One of those like tournament reward era. Because it's only 17 cards in that series. Oh, that's EX Crystal Guardians. I recognize that. And it's gonna really start to become messy. I don't even know how to do this. I don't think doing it in these bins is really gonna be helpful. Not for the old stuff, I don't think. Maybe for the stuff that I've already got like expansions of. Otherwise, this is gonna just be hard to navigate. That's Paradox Raft. That's Burning Darkness. That's Obsidian Flames. Everything else here is just old series. In no particular order. So now begins the I'm sorting all this. Yeah. Secret Wonders? Diamond and Pearl era? That looks like more tournaments. I'm trying to familiarize myself with it. Oh, the square one, damn it. Diamond and Pearl. Diamond and Pearl. Diamond Pearl. That's a Paradox Rift. Hidden Legends. EX Hidden Legends. Diamond Pearl. Diamond Pearl. That would be Crown Zenith. Oh, that's old. That's Neo Discovery. Fire Red, Leaf Green. That's Crown Zenith. Goodness, that's Sword and Shield. Oh, was there a Lady Gaga update? Oh my gosh. Did they Lady Gaga update? No way. I don't like to play Festival on stream because it gets VOD muted, but Rift. That's a Neo Discovery. Got a little bit of a mark on it. Paradox Rift. Fire Red. Burning Darkness. Fire Red. See, they're really, really unsorted in a poor way. Diamond and Pearl. This is straight up Scarlet Violet. So yeah, there's retread to happen here. Scarlet Violet. Ooh, that's one I've done recently, but I can't remember the name. It's her songs, emotes, space. Oh my gosh. You're really gonna sucker me into playing Lady Gaga? That's on the Fortnite festival. That's EX Power Keepers, I think. That's Vivid Voltage. My goodness, I do need a bunch of bins. Vivid Voltage is gonna go over here. Well, everybody knows Lady Gaga is, you know, one of us. Kidding, I'm kidding. Does anybody remember that, though? Like, back in the days of, like, Lady Gaga's, like, major introduction to fame and a lot of, like, pop culture, that everybody was like, oh, you know, Lady Gaga's trans or whatever, you know? Anybody remember that? Or just me? So I remember that crazy. That's Fusion Strength. That's Scarlet Violet. That's Scarlet Violet. That's Paldea Evolved. Oh my gosh. No way. This is that unsorted. This is that unsorted. Paldea Evolved. And that's Silver Tempest. You gotta be kidding me. We'll just put Silver Tempest here. That's regular Scarlet Violet. Crown Zenith. Obsidian Flames. Paradox Rift. Crown Zenith. Scarlet Violet. Paradox. 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 Scarlet Violet. Radiant Serena. That's a Silver Tempest just kind of hanging out in my random cards. Diamond and Pearl, Diamond Pearl. Fire Red Leaf Green. Paradox Rift. Thank goodness. E-Reader. Mysterious Treasures? No. That's Ruby and Sapphire EX. Base expansion. Similar Wurmple, Diamond and Pearl. Burning Rain. Silver Tempest. Paldea Evolved. Oh my goodness. Scarlet Violet. That's a Scarlet Violet. That's Diamond and Pearl. That's Paradox Rift. Paradox. That's Sword and Shield. Paradox. Goodness. That's Mysterious Treasures, Diamond and Pearl. This is just celebrations. Oh, it is so mixed up. It's so mixed. That can be celebrations. Got some more Silver Tempest. Fire Red. It's actually Diamond and Pearl. I've got a lot of this EX Hidden Legends. Paradox Rift. Paradox, Scarlet Violet, Paradox. That's a Lost Origin Ghastly. Diamond and Pearl. You can really see where I was ripping packs. I was ripping a lot of packs back in the Diamond and Pearl, late Fire Red, Leaf Green era. My dad used to take me to the smoke shop with him very often, and they sold Pokemon cards there too. And so I got my hands on a lot of Pokemon cards while my dad was buying cigarettes. And so now I'm reminded of cigarettes, which is kind of rough. It's like a certain smell you get in your nose and you can't really forget. I can't remember what expansion that is that we were just looking at. Some of this is modern as heck too. Paradox Rift. How did so much Paradox Rift end up in here? I ripped an entire booster box and I dumped it in the same container. Yeah, I'm really good. I'm really good at this. I ripped an entire booster box and I put like I put them all in here. Classic Ralt. That's one of the cards where I fell in love with her. Screamtail, just Screamtail. Okay. It's a Lost Origin Shuppet. Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield. Diamond and Pearl. Burning Darkness. Crown Zenith. That's cool. Paradox, Paradox, Paradox. Whoa. Neo Revelation? Yeah, that's what that looks like. That's Neo Revelation. Uno. That's cool. Diamond Pearl. More Diamond Pearl Uno. You know, trading gets you all sorts of stuff back in that day. We were trading anything. We didn't know better. Paradox Rift. That's another Lost Origin. Obsidian Flames I have right here. Scarlet Violet. Nice Drapion. From the Diamond and Pearl era. Crown Zenith, Crown Zenith. Couple Paradox Rifts. Obsidian Flames. Diamond and Pearl. One of those beautiful early Krillias. I used to play this card, actually. Hypnosis and Dream Eater Krillia was like just a great combo. That's in that's a little later even. That's wow, what expansion is that? Oh, Burning Shadows from Sun and Moon era. Look at that hollow effect. That reverse hollow, like the hearts and everything. How could they really stop printing that? It's so sad. Heldia Evolved goes over here. Silver Tempest. Look at that Gengar. I can clean that up a little bit. It's a little touched. I can clean it up though. Crown Zeniths. I think that's Rebel Clash. Obsidian Flames. More of that Sun and Moon. Paldea Evolved. Paradox Rift. There. I'm gonna take a really short BRB. I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. So yeah, make no mistake, everything you see here is routinely played with. Not all of this is in like great condition. I touched all of these, I looked at them all very often. Though for a good while, a lot of this was kept in a binder. I kept all my cards in a binder, at least like the first ones, the hollows, you know. I had a pretty good like collection in the binder, but I ended up freeing up that space for like some other series, and this kind of ended up in the box. And you know how that is. Groundouts from Paradox Rift. I don't even think I got to a Paradox Rift sort on this stream yet. It's because every Paradox Rift I opened ended up in this box. It didn't end up anywhere else. Like, look at that. I've got some pulls in here just hanging out. Like, amongst all this other stuff, you know? There's a nice Hoopa EX pull from Paradox Rift. I was just kind of in there. Chilling. It's in very good shape, too. I mean, goodness gracious. And when did Paradox Rift come out? That must have been like 3 or 4 months ago, huh? Time flies. God, it must have been longer than that. Makes me feel sick to think about. Because lately, I just haven't gotten out much. And a month will fly by me. 2 months. And, it just happens so quickly. So I can't do anything about it. I feel like the whole world's passing me by sometimes. EX, Unforeseen Forces. I don't have years for any of this. 2005. It's more Burning Darkness. And here we start encroaching on some of the weirdness. It's not our first edition, but it is a base set. I think that's a base set. 99 Wizards out of 102. No other series marker. It's not even shading on it, really. That could be a good card. I have no idea right now. But I think that's base set, which is pretty crazy. That's just chilling in here. Some base set Machop. Sitting right next to some Scarlet Violet. Bunch of Paradox Rift. I mean, like, you're definitely going to see me double over on all this, so don't feel like you're missing anything, that I'm just kind of churning by it. There will be a more in-depth sort for all of this. Anything you see here is probably going to end up in the binder pretty quickly. That's all. No storage in. Diamond and Pearl. Oh, that's really sad. A lot of these came to me like that. There was nothing I could have ever done. A lot of these ones from this Hidden Legends, these came to me from a specific friend, and I remember a lot of them being kind of messed up. Hey, that's life, you know? The real, you know, interesting part about that is that I held on to them for like 20 years, and they got no more marks than just that, so hey. How can I take the shininess out of my face right now? I can't. I got stuff from all over the map mixed into this. Ugh. And it's not going to get any better. As I go on, it's actually going to get less sorted. That seems like a nice pull, actually. And I got a couple like that are just like too nice to be chilling in the rando box. I don't understand like what I was thinking back then. I don't know if I just wasn't really thinking at all. I was too lazy to get them all sorted properly and everything. Unbelievable. I got a lot like that. I got like an unsorted binder of like pulls. They're in no particular order. Some more Paradox. It's filling up. Crown Zenith. Paldea Evolved. Silver Tempest. More Paradox. That's a Sun and Moon era. Celestial Storm. I opened maybe like 2 or 3 packs during the Sun and Moon era. I'm gonna try to get through like this box. I don't want this episode to run on too long. I can see that it's really going. Paradox. Sword and Shield, Crown Zenith, more Paradox, base Scarlet Violet, Diamond and Pearl, nice Hollow Lucario, Paradox, Mudsdale. I like that hollow. I recently did this. I recently did this expansion. It's later. Poop. 2017, so it's gotta be... I did it recently. It's an X and Y, maybe? No, I'm horribly lost. Oh, Guardians Rising. Sun and Moon, yeah. It is recent. Paradox, Silver Tempest, how they evolved. Diamond Pearl, Scarlet Violet, Base, Fusion Strike, how they evolved, Paradox Rift, Diamond Pearl, Paradox, EX Delta species? Okay, yeah, I guess so. Dratini Delta species? Yeah, I got to be a lot, huh? Paradox Rift. I remember when you couldn't open a Diamond and Pearl without getting like 4 Electabuzzes. It seems to be like what I pulled the most out of that. Silver Tempest, Crown Zenith, Paradox Rift, Fire Red, City in Flames, Scarlet Violet, Paradox, Fusion Strike, Paradox, Sword and Shield. See, here's one that really... This Hidden Legends Plusle really got messed up. As far as I understand it, they got a little too close to the chlorine from a pool water. That's what happens. Look at this Shanks. Look at this Diamond and Pearl Shanks. When they were just doing hollows like this, I really felt that. Well, there's no texture to this whatsoever other than just it's shiny. Diamond and Pearl was a good era for everybody. City in Flames. More Paradox. More Paldea. Scarlet Violet. Burning Darkness. Zenith. Paradox. Zenith. Hidden Legends. Diamond and Pearl. Paldea Evolved. Fire Red. Paradox. Scarlet Violet. That's Fusion Strike. That's Scarlet Violet. And yeah, I actually do recognize many of these icons after seeing them the first or second time. I know exactly where they're going. See if we can get this through. So many in here. Starting off strong with some Paradox. Some Crowns. More Diamond Pearls, Diamond Pearl, Silver Tempest, Burning Darkness, whatever that is, I can't remember. Crown, Paradox, Scarlet Violet, Paradox, Violet, Silver, Paradox, Ooh. It's a Neo-era legendary collection. Cool. It's clean. It's got a little bit of a roll in one of the edges, but I think I held on to that because it was Eevee for so long. It's like, ooh, Eevee. I love when they were putting the levels on the Mons. They should have kept doing that, if I'm being 100% honest. Couple of Iron Jugulus, hollow and a reverse hollow. Paradox. Like, I mean this completely and genuinely. Like, I was introduced to a lot of these new Mons in the card game, not in the actual video game or the anime or anything like that. I just like the cards. Like, I genuinely do not play as much of... It's a nice Lugia Silver Tempest. And then this was just in here. I just threw this in here like a dope. I really don't know what I was thinking or doing. Ew, I had celebrations and something, didn't I? Tell you, this wasn't Sword and Shield when I started it. That's Rumble Clash. That's Sword and Shield. This is from Silver Tempest. We're going to put it in a little thing. I swear, a lot of this was just like, oh, I ripped the whole pack and I threw the whole pack in. Like, I didn't even bother. It's just deep in my dopamine searching days. That's Celebrations. I can ride out for a little bit. This belongs in that Sun and Moon. That's Paradox. Diamond Pearl, Rebel Clash, Paradox, Fire Red, Leaf Green, this, whatever that is, Scarlet Violet, Rebel Clash. Wow, this is in whatever order, huh? This really is just in whatever order. Paradox, Scarlet Violet, Diamond Pearl. I'm trying to remember what this is called. Burning Shadows. I really gotta wonder how they come up with some of these names, honestly. Paradox. Crown Zenith. Paradox. This. Fusion Strike. Paradox. City in Flames. I just seen one that looked like that. Scarlet Violet. City in Flames. Flames. Paradox. Diamond Pearl. Not Diamond Pearl. Diamond Pearl, whatever that was. 2 Paradox. It's Evolving Skies, for goodness sake. We just keep going down the rabbit hole. Scarlet Violet. Arf, arf, bark. This is one I've done recently. I actually know this one. It's not Shining Fates. So. Cosmic Eclipse. I have done that somewhat recently. Obsidian Flames. Wow, huh? This is what happens when you don't put your crap in order. Power Keepers. I've got kind of a mix-up. It's right here. A small mix-up right here. Okay, maybe. Yeah, it really do be. Because that is... Ruby and Sapphire is one. And the other one is Mysterious Treasures. They're like way far apart. Okay. Rebel Clash. Paldea Evolved. I have so much Paradox Ret that needs to be sorted. Paldea. Paradox. This is just like where I put all my mons for a while. And this box just kind of got forgotten about. Obsidian Flames. Fusion Strike. Like, this is like my mon pool. And I was just playing casually. There's something like good in my hand right now. I'm gonna feel like an idiot. There's a really nice Skeledirge. Just so we're clear, I don't have a Roaring Moon in here, right? I wouldn't possibly. I'm gonna put that Skeledirge in a sleeve where it rightfully belongs for the time being. Paradox, Paradox, Paradox. Fusion Strike. Crown Zenith, Silver Tempest, Silver. There's a nice Morpeko from Paradox. That's from Neo Revelation. Which I certainly had more of. Okay. You ever wonder what a whole booster box looks like once you've taken everything good out of it? Paldea Evolved. Whatever that is. This. That. I opened a lot of Diamond and Pearl in that era, huh? A couple more Paradox. I like that Trubbish. Double Clash. Paradox. Another Celebrations. More Paradox. Scarlet Violet. Paradox. Paldea. More Paradox. City in Flames. You can tell I played that a lot. Paradox. That. Scarlet Violet. Paradox. 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 Paradox is filling up. But I think most of those are in here. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of these have been sitting in storage for like 20 years. Untouched. Only very recently did I kind of like do this. Mostly when I was just playing like casual games again. I was just getting back into it, and I didn't realize all the stuff about regulation change, and yeah, I thought everything was still legal until like last year. I was like, oh. Paradox, Obsidian. A lot of Paradox. Yeah, that'll fall. Crown Zenith, Rebel Clash, Paradox. A base set Magmar here. Paradoxes. Ponyta. Clean shape too. Celebration. Sword. Ruby and Sapphire. Good e-reader. Shorted out for a second there. Scarlet Violet, Paradox Rift, Silver Tempest, City in Flames, Combuskin, Scarlet Violet, Paradox, Paldea. Hey, thanks for the gift subbing. Yo, base scary hot? I don't know if she's even been here much. But thank you. I don't know why I didn't see that. Oh, I don't have the alerts on this. Yes, I do. Did I just not hear it? I don't know. Based? I see her on Threads sometimes, but I don't know if she knows I exist, really. That's how I feel about a lot of my parasocial relationships. It's like, yeah, I've seen that person online, but I don't know if they know me that well. But then again, I've been gifted subs to like channels I never even watched once. Like, who are you? And then I check them out and find out I don't like them. Obsidian Flames. Oh, they evolved. Oh my goodness. It's everywhere. Here's that Shen Pao. I hate this guy so much. Fusion Strike. Scarlet Violet. It's a nice Glaceon from the Platinum era. Is that just straight up Platinum? Majestic Dawn? Yeah, that's what that looks like. Majestic Dawn Glaceon. That seems like a fire card, honestly. Probably is pretty fire. There's a Goldeen from, it's not base, but it's old. Neo Revelation. Neo Revelation. Ruby Sapphire. Paradox. That's Paradox. Oh. I'm gonna have to get a new Paradox Rift. This right here was like one of my first like treasure cards. For a short while, I carried this in my wallet. And it still looks that good. I loved this card for so long. I don't think it's worth a dime. But I treasure it, so I'm putting it in a treasure sleeve. What's really funny about this in particular is that one of my cousins gave me this card. And not only have I not spoken to this cousin in maybe 10, 15 years now, I'm sure if I even tried to, they would call me a slur. Y'all know what I mean. Almost through this box, and then we're not gonna like fine sort all this just yet, because it really is, there's more to come for all of these, so we're just gonna kind of put them back in the box in this kind of sorted order. So that when we come back to this, we can like finer sort it. Diamond Pearl. This was, I saw this. Ah, that's where my EV is, okay. Scarlet Violet. Paradox. Burning Darkness. I think I got a couple of things mixed up here. Crown Zenith. Silver Tempest. This era. I know this episode's kind of a long one, but I think I might split it into 2 parts. That would probably be best for everybody. You know, the end of sorting the pre-sorted and the beginning of the mess. The absolute mess. That's just like sun and moon. Right? That's literally sun and moon base. Ugh. Why do I even have this? Rebel Strike. Paradox. Oh my goodness, it's Golisopod. It's a Pokemon Go card. Paradox Rift, Rebel Clash, Paradox. Scarlet Violet, Paradox. Rebel Clash Lombre, Paradox, Rebel Clash. I don't remember opening this many Rebel Clashes, but if you say so. Lost Origin, I definitely opened a lot of those. Diamond and Pearl Roserade. I used to really love this card in general. You can tell this one got played. This is literally Chilling Rain. I've literally seen this recently. Lost Origin. Paradox. Silver Tempest. Paradox. Scarlet Violet. Silver Tempest. Vivid Voltage, which I don't think I've seen much of in general today. Crown Zenith. Paradox. Sword and Shield. Scarlet Violet. Silver Tempest. It's funny how that actually landed right where it needed to be. More Paradox. More Burning Shadows. Oh my goodness, though. That empties this box, which is quite a lot of cards. That was a lot. You know, some of these I'm going to allow to live in the bins they've been put in. Some of these will live back in the box once I've done with what I'm done here. I'm going to try to continue with a couple more unsorteds that I have. Because we could just keep this rolling for a little bit. Why not? This is all a Lost Origin. I kind of just threw in a box on the side just now. That's Lost Origin. That was Celebrations. That's Vivid Voltage. It doesn't need a bin. There's more Celebrations here. This is all Celebrations. That was Trick or Trade. Goodness me, I've got a headache, huh? This is all. This is mainly supporters. Some other miscellaneous stuff I kind of had laying around. Still personal collection stuff. This is just packs and trading I had done throughout the years for my casual gameplay, and you know, this is kind of just where it ended up. Sometimes you don't even realize what you actually have until you like sit down and do this. And I've been neglecting to do this for like 20 years. So. This is from Fossil. Fossil series, that's pretty cool. That's Fossil. That's cool. More of that, more of that, more of that. Oh my goodness, it's the Reggies. I've got all these Reggies. Right here. Oops, all Reggie. Okay. It's from Neo Genesis. Expedition base set. Dual ball. Expedition base set. Neo Discovery. Fossil Cedra. Expedition base set. Energy Search. Neo Discovery. Goodness gracious. Expedition. All these e-reader expedition cards. Neo Revelation. Expeditions. Neo Discovery. all these expeditions are in really good shape. You know, Discovery, Expedition, Discovery, Revelations, Revelations, more Revelations, there's Discovery, Expedition, base set, I have no idea what the hell that is. 2015 puts that kind of in this era. X and Y Ancient Origins, I guess. No idea. That's more like 2018. Oh, Sun and Moon, Forbidden Light. I see it now. Base set potion. Fossil Gambler, Fossil Recycle. These are really, really pooped. These cards are crunched. More potions from the base set. Gust of Wind. His color Cyclone Energy got played a lot. Oh my goodness, this is more Paradox Rift. Sword and Shield. Rebel Clash. This is all my different types of energy, I guess. More Paradox. Booster Capsules. Tempest, Ruby and Sapphire, Lumberry, Diamond and Pearl Plus Power, Sword and Shield, Burning Shadows, Paradox, 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 Bill's Maintenance, red and green, some red and Clash, red and green. This. Oh, I don't think I had this on field. I don't think I have this out anywhere. Just saw this. I just had Chilling Rain too. Crud, I just saw Chilling Rain. I just put it somewhere. So much junk on my table. Oh, no, not because it was a more Paradox. Couldn't tell you what the hell that is. Oh, Emerald. My goodness. I guess I bought a pack in the Emerald era. Which is funny, because... Gee, I guess Game Freak really isn't a stranger to reprinting the same damn card into expansions, huh? This one's got an e-reader tag, but there's no e-reader code on this. It's kind of funny how they really wanted the e-reader to work, but they never actually, did anything with it. Okay. Scarlet Violet, Sword and Shield, Paradox Rift, Diamond and Pearl, but also this other expansion, 3 over, same card in Diamond and Pearl. Paradox, 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 Paradox. Rebel Clash. Paradox. Scarlet Violet, Scarlet Violet, Scarlet Violet. Emerald. Okay, this time I've definitely seen it recently. Goodness, that's Unified Minds. The whole table is taken up, by the way, even out of camera shot. This is gonna get split up into 2 videos. It was that one. Rebel Clash. Sword and Shield. Neo Revelations. Paradox Rift. Neo Discovery. Red and green, red and green. Prime Zenith. Bunch of Ruby and Sapphire energy searches, and Diamond and Pearl, Ruby and Sapphire, Diamond and Pearl, Sword and Shield, Scarlet Violet, Sword and Shield, Crown Zenith, Energy Spinner, Scarlet and Violet, Sword and Shield, Shield, Violet. Goodness, 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 goodness. I don't know what this means. It's got some kind of A marker on it. I don't know if it means promo or it's not legal or what. I don't know what this A means. If you know what that A means, comment below. What does that mean? What does A mean? It probably means you can't play this. It's not allowed in regulation or something. Could you focus? What does that mean? What's A mean? I mean, none of this crap is legal in regulation anyway now, but... What does A mean? I don't even... Emerald, emerald. red and green, diamond and pearl. Sword and shield. There's another Unified Minds with that marker on it. Paradox, diamond pearl, whatever that means. It's a base set super potion. Sword and shield switch, techno radar from Paradox, Rebel Clash tool scrapper, Crown Zenith, Scarlet Violet, Silver Tempest, diamond pearl. Wow. That was a lot. I've got some older expansions that are probably part of this. So let's continue with some of those. Got a bunch here, particularly from Burning Shadows. This looks like nothing I've seen. This looks like nothing. Oh, plasma blast. Oh, it's Breakpoint. Have I done Breakpoint? I don't think so. Breakpoint. In its own category. Seeing as I'm gonna like put all this next to each other in the same box for a short while, it's fine. I have a lot that are literally one-offs from a series, you know? Some of these don't even really deserve their own section. This is on some straight up miscellaneous now. I don't even remember where these came from, and I don't have the knowledge to even put those in an expansion. Oh my god, this is like a one-off of an expansion on its own. It's literally Plasma Blast from Black and White. This is like so far out of the normal of like anything I have. Like I missed Black and White. Missed that era. I don't even know what that is. That I've seen. That I've seen. Okay, this is all Sun and Moon. The rest of this is Sun and Moon, straight up. Okay, that's Sun and Moon. Bam, that goes over there. Cool, this is a triangle. Ultra Prism? Sun and Moon Ultra Prism. Sure. I got a bunch here that look like they're from Fates Collide in the XY era. That's another one I really missed. Like Black and White through X and Y through Sun and Moon. I missed all those. So hard for me to make a distinction on that at all. More? Goodness gracious. A lot of this is very unlike everything else I have. I'm like out of desk space to do it all. And that's that. And this is that one. This goes here. What even is this? This is like a 2016 expansion that looks like it came out in '93. Let me stick that over. I doubt I have that many of them. Just saw this shape. What even? I don't even know what expansion this is. And we're spiraling? I've seen this recently. Yeah, you know, looks like one I just saw and also one that I've never seen before at the same time. Okay, I've definitely seen this though, like today. I'll throw it over here. It's just black and white at that point. Wow, I really have cards from like every era. Okay, now you're just making it up. And it's like, okay, this is like one of those instances where it's like all your studying doesn't matter because none of that shit was on the test. None of this shit I'm holding now is anything on my table. How? this is bad. This is so bad in here. I need more space. I can say maybe with a degree of confidence that nothing in this bin is anything that I've got over here. So let me move a couple things real quick, make some room. I can say with confidence that none of these expansions are going to be featured there. See a chilling rain over here. We're just gonna move some of the ones that are up front here. Over here. Because wow. At this point, I don't even remember acquiring half of these. This is just black and white. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is, but that goes with it. Don't know what that is. That goes with that. It's black and white, black and white, black and white. Wow. Just wow. Don't know what that is. Don't think I've seen it before. Don't know what that is. This is all like black and white era. Oh, weird. I don't remember any of these. Based. Wow, cards in this era had such a weird style to them. Black and white really did be trying to change everything. It's a new one. That's a new one. Different Chikorita. There will be a chance to see all these again if somehow you missed something or I missed showing it. They'll all get showed to the camera again once they get properly sorted, filed. Whatever I have going on here is just not good. This is from like McDonald's, dog. What? This is literally Hidden Fates. Just another Sun and Moon era. They had like too many expansions back then. Burning Shadows. Burning Shadows. I don't even really understand this card. What expansion? What? I'm so mad. Oh my god. Really? Why is this like... Oh, because it's that. Okay. Oh, I know I had it somewhere. Oh, I just had this. Oh, it's all right here. More of that. More of that. That looks like a 6-shooter. It's like right here. Oh my gosh, how could there be a new one? Uh, 20 years of Pokemon history in various states of distress. You've just gotten ridiculous. Never seen that before. The Mighty Unit is really worn up. Like I say, there'll be another chance to see all this when I'm sorting kind of off screen. It's kind of just a chill and watch me do it type vibe. It's a black and white promo. I gotta do this so I can prove that I'm doing something with my productive with my time. Like, this is literally part of my business. Yo, was like nobody telling Game Freak no in the black and white era? They really, like, nobody was saying no, huh? They really just threw anything out there. God, did somebody carry this around in their pocket? I was gonna play Final Fantasy today, but I'm like so close to being done with this. We're gonna put this all into like one tray of like to be sorted vintage. At least if we can get it ordered by expansion, we can have a lot easier time when we go to try and mess with this later. Even if they're mostly like short expansions, like just to have them in order is really necessary for me to even do this. But you really need this much space. And this is like the bin of like the smaller collections from like the mid-era that I wasn't really familiar with when I was sorting this out from something else. So this really is a grab bag of whatever, you know? And it just so happens that like the collection I'm sorting right now is like collated with one all the way over there. It's like somebody deliberately collated this to be as annoying to undo as possible. that means that ugh. Ugh. Crap. Really? Is this really another new one? I really don't have this anywhere. Is that not that? Okay, it is that. I'm sorry. It literally was that. 2012 was a weird era. I think, like, where the game is going now is good and interesting. I think where the game was back then, in, like, this in-between era, between, like, Diamond and Pearl and, like, now, was kind of rough. Is I have this expansion and I think I mixed it in with something else by accident now. This isn't. I totally did. I've got a mixed. Somewhere along the way that stack turned into something else. I guess it should have just been that. This, black and white, whatever this is, whatever that is, whatever that is, this, that, this, that, them, there, that, this, those. It's the end of this bin. Wow, it was stuck to my thighs. With the most horrifying noise ever. It's literally lost origin. A spot for this.
Get so wrapped up in numbers in our society.
God, I saw it so recently.
The most important thing is that we're able to be one-to-one, you and I, with each other at the moment. That's what's important.
Cool, that's entirely different. One-off, literal one-off. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. I'm starting to hit the upper limit of, like, how many things the human brain can actually keep track of. Because I'm so fucking lost right now. I'm really on the upper bound of, like, where mental capacity should be. I have just blown right past human limits. I don't even know what series this is. It's just a picture of Suicune. What expansion is this? How am I supposed to know? It's just got a fucking picture of Suicune on it. Hello? What expansion? That's not on my sheet. My sheet doesn't have just fucking Suicune on it. I'm sorry, Game Freak. I must have missed the one where it was just fucking Suicune. Can you focus? I guess not. I'm gonna take a really short BRB. I'll be right back. We're gonna get all of this into one unified kind of area. Then we're gonna have a short little discussion about the, oh, I have this and this and this still. There's a little more to do, but we're gonna clean up what we got here when I come back from the BRB. Alright. We've been running for a while here, so we're gonna try to get this wrapped up. All these bins can go live over here. I got a couple of these trays here, and what I'm just gonna do is, I know I just spent all that time separating these, but I'm going to very cautiously now put what I have of these expansions into this tray, separate them delicately, and try to just keep it all organized, because I'm not quite done sorting out these collections. I've got a bunch more in other boxes that need to kind of come out before I'm ready to get this all sorted into like its proper numerical order and into the main box. So for the time being, we're just going to put it in the mini box. And we're just gonna give it, you know, little pieces of card to delineate one from the other. You know what I mean? So these larger ones will go first. No particular order, I'm just grabbing kind of the larger ones so I can maybe get some space on my desk. So everything we sorted here is going to need to get resorted again. And every expansion we see here is going to get added to. So we're just trying to put it in a place where we can see it and kind of keep it out of our way and until we've sorted the rest of this. I will kind of remember what expansions I've seen in here, if they were major, as we go forward. A bunch of little cards left over from I know this is gonna fill up. What I'm gonna try to do is make sure each one's like facing a different way too, so that other than the little piece of card I've got here, I've also got kind of a visual understanding. Got a lot from fire red, leaf green. I guess like when I was a little kid and I was just kind of ripping these, I didn't really think about like what expansions I was trying to complete. Honestly, I was trying to complete the Pokédex back then. The way I had it ordered was like Pokemon order, not like not like expansion order. So like I was just going by what the Pokédex said. Imagine me, right? Yeesh. I'm gonna stack them like this. I know it's a bad idea, but I can't hold them. Floor is getting to be a mess next to me. So we've got a few different miscellaneous expansions here throughout the years. And I've got these 3 tins sitting under my desk right here full of cards from like similar eras. So I just want to make sure that I get through those and get them all out before I do another big shuffle reorganize. Because I've actually got 2 other boxes, little boxes sitting back there that I got as a Christmas gift. And they are just lots that my father-in-law picked up at a off the free site on Facebook, like Marketplace Free. And they're just a bunch of random ass cards from like everywhere. And you know, some of them are in really good shape, but they're just like completely unsorted. As are like a lot of things that you'll come to see on this channel, I guess. But getting them organized like this is the first step. It's kind of a long step, but it's a step. So many like one card from a series, like I don't even know how that kind of thing happens, you know? Like how do I have only one card from Suicune, whatever the hell this series was? Like who fell for that trade? Like you genuinely reach a point where like you don't even know how you got all the crap that you have. That's when you know your collection is really not a collection anymore, but like a pile. This is really a jumbled mess now. I mean, it's like, it's less jumbled than it was somehow. Because it's my expansion, at least. I wasn't expecting to run this segment so long today. This is gonna get split into a 2-parter. First part sorting what I already knew was organized, and this part, which is just organizing legacy, black and white era. Alright, Sky, we'll see you in a little bit. Thanks for hanging around. I'm gonna try to wrap this up in a few, actually. I'm getting kind of tired and hungry. I just had so many cards here, and some of them are literally just like 2 for a series. Like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with them. Like, I'd like to get most of this organized into like a binder or something. Like, do people still rip old packs even? Like, like at this point, there are people that are literally selling packs based on their weight. Like, I've seen people selling like fossil packs based on weight. Like, if they're heavy, they buy them. Because I guess you weren't guaranteed a foil back then. Like, I genuinely don't know what to do when the expansion only got like 2 cards. Cards. Yeah, and I got a lot of early generations. I gotta recommend it. The only thing I've really learned from doing this segment is to not listen to what people answer in a poll. Because it turns out if you poll people what they want to watch, it doesn't translate into like them actually coming to watch it. Like, I don't think I could have made this any more watchable, to be honest. So what you see is pretty much what you got here. And let's just say if half of the people who answered the poll turned up, then I wouldn't be streaming to an empty room. But you know how that is. And so, like, it's hard for me to tell if this is even a segment worth doing, in all honesty. I don't even know, because it generally doesn't seem like people care about this one. But this is just something I gotta do anyway, whether or not the camera's rolling. I just think maybe it's not the best content overall, or maybe I'm just not doing it right. I don't know. The only lessons I really seem to learn on the internet is trying to be a streamer or content creator. I don't really learn any lessons because I don't really seem to find an audience. And the only feedback I really get is to I don't get any feedback that's not really about my immutable characteristics, you know what I mean? So. It's hard for me to do this at all. It's kind of a shame. I thought this would be fun as a segment, but I don't think anybody really cares. And that's why you test. It's the market test, after all. I don't know. I guess just because I used to watch people open cards and sort their collection and stuff doesn't mean everybody else is into the kind of thing. I don't know what other people are really into. I don't think like other people, so kind of run into the scenario where I don't know what normal people like at all. I often find that what me and regular people like are often two different things entirely. I'm gonna hurry and finish this up. Overall, I'm not feeling too good anymore. I'm feeling kind of sick. I'll be honest, generally, I just don't know how to find people on Twitch or anywhere. It's really hard to generate an audience with this stuff, you know what I mean? You think you can find a niche somewhere, but somebody's already established in just about anything you could want to do. And, you can show up every day and punch the clock like as if it were a day job, but some people you listen to seem to boil it down to be a matter of working hours, and I'm finding that not to be the case. It doesn't seem like any amount of working hours really helps you. I've tried a lot of different methods and research and trying to study what other people do, and it's hard. It's really hard. It's not as easy as a lot of people make it look. I spent a lot of time obsessing over like how to do this any better, any of this stuff. But I don't find it. I can't find the answer to it. It doesn't really seem like there is an equation or an actual way to get in front of people or anything like that. It kind of just seems like chance to me. Like, and people say that's not it, and but like, how do you do it as a streamer? On YouTube, maybe I can kind of understand it, but like, the YouTube algorithm, they tell me to say audience, but it's the algorithm that decides if I get on the front page within 5 minutes of posting my video or not. Sometimes I post a video, right? I'll post a short onto YouTube. For this instance, you can go on my channel and check this out. I got a grapple blade victory in Fortnite, and that went into like everybody's shorts feed within 5 minutes of me posting it, and it got watched by 2,500 people. It's not a lot, but it was a lot for me, right? And I've been trying to study this short and figure out why did that happen. And so 2 days later, I post a short that's nearly identical. Victory with the grapple blade that I actually thought was better because it was a solo kill even. And when I posted it, it fell right on its face. It fell to like 70 watchers and didn't end up on anybody's shorts feed or anything like that. I don't understand, because I use like the same title, the same tags, not exactly the same, but very similar. And the second video just fell on its face. It didn't show up anywhere. Or I'll post like one Final Fantasy video that's on YouTube Home for a couple hundred people, and then I'll post another one, and it's like if you didn't have the bell on and the notifications and you haven't been liking the videos, subscribing, or any of that, it falls right on its face. And I don't know if I'm just not making good content. Like, I'm sorry. I can't get the feedback for that. Like, I'm willing to accept the problem is me, but I don't feel like I'm getting in front of enough viewers to really make that the truth. You know what I mean? Like, in many cases, I've been very quick to believe that it's me, right? There's something just about me. But this time, it's weird. Especially when it comes to, like, YouTube and the algorithm. It's very weird. I don't understand what magic trick that I'm not doing. Like, I try to study Mr. Beast and stuff like that. And, like, you know, I watch his interviews and stuff. Like, I don't even really watch his videos, but I know he's so successful. And I still can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. Because he says a bunch of stuff, but he discounts how like luck plays a factor. It's like if you're not willing to accept that luck is kind of a factor in all of this, you're burying your head in the sand. Like, because there's really no... Because really, what is the difference between, like, two identical videos if, like, YouTube decides, before it's even humanly possible to watch the video, YouTube will decide if it's front page or not? Like, what's the incantation to get your video on front page to 2,000 people? To 2 million people, like some people just manage to do. You know, you post like, I see people posting videos that are like 2 words long, that are maybe 30 seconds long, with no descriptions, no thumbnail, and they get hundreds of thousands of views. And it's like, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, until somebody like outright tells me people just don't like my content, like, I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe it's just me and my content. I really do. Like, I know that, like, Final Fantasy and Pokemon Arceus seem to do pretty well. But I think that has something to do with, like, them being kind of stale topics, and any new video that gets submitted by them kind of gravitates to the top for people that are searching for it. But as far as, like, just in general, some of my videos get viewed by nobody, and I just find it hard to believe that, like, nobody saw my video at all, just by, like, nobody decided to click on it or nobody saw it. And, you know, sometimes it says there's a whole bunch of impressions, but I don't understand what was not clickable about my video. But I don't know, maybe I'm just not getting pushed to my right people, or maybe I'm just not putting out stuff people want to see. Hard to accept. Because, I don't know how much people really know about me right now, in my situation, but I don't really have much else. I mean, I'm sorting all this out of necessity, to tell you the truth, because I need to sell this stuff. I can't afford to keep this in my house for much longer. I need to sell it because it's getting bad. And I was kind of hoping I'd hit somewhere in here, but it's not as easy as it looks. And it has nothing to do with time zone range. I'll just be honest. Guess it really just is me, you know? Still got some to go here. I'm not even doing these in any particular order. I'm just putting them in by notable size of collection. Getting down to like the 1 cards. I just really wish that I could get some feedback, or at least like somebody tell me like what talking to nobody. I just lose followers and subscribers every day now. It's like growing to nowhere. And I know 3 months, 3-4 months is kind of a short time to be trying this and doing this. And that like some people say it takes longer, but like financially I can't afford to go much longer. So this is just gonna be one of those things that burns out before long. And I'm gonna kind of miss doing this because this is fun. Streaming is fun. It still is fun, but I don't know if it's gonna feel like this every time. And it feels like this often. The only reason this is even a stream is just because this is what I needed to do. I just thought people might want to watch this. I don't know. All I get is, my friends in my chat trying to get me to play Fortnite. Nobody watches me play Fortnite. Why would I play that? And I tried the popular category trick. And you know what happens if you stream in like a popular category on Twitch? If you have like less than 200 viewers and you're playing something like Fortnite, you don't show up until somebody's computer starts crashing. Like they can scroll for hours. There's really no... Unless you're playing something that nobody's playing, but is still has people interested, like Final Fantasy 8. Like people will tune into that, but unless you're playing like God Game, I guess it's nothing. But what do I know? It's a lot of yapping for me to just not assume that I'm bad, you know? I just don't want to see it. I'd be yapping a lot, I guess. A lot of yapping from some no-follower punk like me. I truly don't know what I could have done any better. Honestly, maybe if I just never had the face cam or something. I don't know. my mistake is, once again, telling people I'm trans. Because somebody can leave their stream running on their chair or something and get more viewers than me. I ran into this person, I met him on Threads a couple days ago. And basically all there is to say is she started streaming like 2 weeks ago. I still don't really understand it, but she's already got like 120 followers and she gets like 50 average watchers every stream. She like just started. Literally just started. Like she doesn't even have emotes yet. Like she got affiliate like 2 days ago. And what is she doing that I'm not doing? She's just playing Call of Duty Zombies. She doesn't even play anything that interesting. And it's not like she's doing anything extra. She's literally in like a room with 3 other screaming children like the entire time. It's kind of unbearable to watch, if I'm being honest. But she's pulling 50 times my viewership. And she started last week. And I don't know if it's just luck or something that I'm just not doing. Maybe I'm just that repulsive. I think about that shit every day now. Been thinking about that same person for like a week. I just don't understand it. She just started. She's got no social presence. She's got no presence. I don't understand it. She just have like 50 best friends who like actually come to see her stream when they say they're going to. So all my friends just kind of like show up and disappear. I know that everybody's got a life. They can't, fit in time to just watch some dipshit sort cards, but I certainly didn't foresee it being so empty. So, Peplove yesterday came in my chat like, oh, you still stream? Like, yeah, Peplove, I still stream. I'm still trying to make an effort. Where have you been for the past 2 weeks? If I miss a day here and there, it's because I'm so fucking depressed I can't actually turn on my computer to come do a stream. Because this is what it's like. And I'll put this right on YouTube, 100% honest. At this point, what's the point? Who's gonna see this? To the 5 people in the world who might have watched this video to like this point and actually seen all of what I just said. What do you think? Should I even continue? Because at this point, I don't get it. Nobody's actually gonna watch this video to this long. What's the point of asking? Nobody's even gonna watch this. I got more views on the dumbass videos I used to make of me and my friend beating the crap out of each other. Like actually punching each other in the head. When we were like 12, we just beat the shit out of each other and posted it on YouTube. That got way more views than anything I do now. I miss that guy too. Another one of the many friends I lost because I lived my life and they didn't want to be a part of it anymore, I guess. It's just another one. Another one. You do something like this to expose yourself, trying to meet new people, get into a new world or something, and alright, message received. I'll start looking at other stuff. I think I get it, alright? You don't gotta tell me. What do you even do? What do you do? What do you do with any of it? I can't control the algorithms of social media and YouTube and like if I could even get my video in front of 100 people to actually give me feedback other than slurs in my comments. That's all I get. I don't get any fans in my comments saying, oh, nice video. I get people calling me slurs. You know, every time I stream, I get more people with the slurs than anything else. It's just par for the course being a person like me online. Nobody wants to even pretend you exist. Which I guess is fine. And if this is starting to get really depressing, good. So no, I don't really know what to do. It's been fun. There were fun moments. If this is just how it's gonna be, every time I try to introduce a new segment or do something I'm actually interested in, it's just not worth it for me to get excited about doing something. It just kind of hurts. And I feel like garbage doing it. just how it is. Some people are cut out for it, and some people just aren't. Guess I had to find out for myself which group I was. Sucks when you find out you're on the out. But it's so typical for me and everything I've ever really tried to do. And this is just no real surprise. Oh, another thing I'm completely rejected from. Yay, whatever. There's all that unsorted junk, at least in order of its expansion. I've got a bunch more other unsorted junk that's not making it into this episode right now, including this, whatever all this is. This is literally all black and white era garbage. All of it. All of this is black and white era fucking trash. It's just garbage. I got this from somewhere that was just dumping garbage onto the open market. So, you know. It seems to be just normal. Yeah, this is just all black and white, like, normals. It's fucking weird how I got this. It was very weird. My life is a series of experiences that are just way too weird. This is just some straight up miscellaneous. Why are these, like, vacuum sealed? This all fits in with what I sorted today, so this will be where we start tomorrow's episode. Tomorrow, whatever. Next time I do this, if I do this again, ever. If I ever stream again. There's all that from black and white. That's a bunch of garbage I have got to get to. What have we got in here? This is all old era stuff. I forgot to get all this in this video today because it's just more stuff. Neo Discovery era stuff. Some more black and white. Diamond and Pearl. Diamond and Pearl. Discovery. God, jeez. Stuff from just really old era stuff here. That's it's not forest. It's not fossil. Jungle set. It's a jungle set Rapidash. I could probably clean that one up even. A lot of interesting stuff in here. This is just in some kind of order. It's just in some kind of way. But that'll get sorted through next episode. Added to the current mess. Shaman. Kill me now. This is all Lost Origin and Obsidian Flames and 151 and Puke. Those are more packs I ripped and forgot about. So this, I can just live up there for now. But wait, there's more. There's even more to look forward to in the next episode if I'm crazy enough to continue doing this for whatever reason I'm doing this to myself. You don't want to miss this. Or this. These are just lots that were given to me. They said, here you go. I don't even know what's in here. Other than I found a fake card in here once. And I was kind of certain through it at random. I found a fake card in here. It's absolutely just unsorted freaking randomness. It's really just a mess. Taking that code. Sorry. Dynamo, Hatred. You know, it's a lot of the stuff I saw today. It's a lot of modern. It's all modern. A lot of what's in here is modern stuff. But it also could be a total range. Sorted in no particular flippin' order. It's black and white through Sword and Shield era stuff in this box. We're here. I don't know how much my address got publicized. That's a really good point. Whatever. Not my address. But out of respect for the person who sent me this, I will double check and make sure their address did not get leaked just now. But who cares? Who fucking cares? Who actually watched any of this? There's a long range of everything here, so that's more to look forward to in the next episode. This is just a nightmare. This is really just in here, however. That's bad. Anyway, I hope whoever's watching this may have enjoyed this stream. And if you didn't enjoy this stream, tell me about it. In the comments below. Otherwise, I hope you liked it. And if you didn't dislike it, who cares? It all helps the algorithm. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell, follow me on Instagram, maybe, or Threads, or whatever you're on. This has been another Pokemon card stream of infinite pain and sadness.